Hey guys, Wyatt Claypool here. Shorter video today, but I need to show everyone this clip that the Liberal Party of Canada posted itself of Mark Carney giving a Pride speech in which he declares that we should be celebrating Pride every single hour of every single day of the year. I don't know why they posted this. Like, I know the Liberal Party is a very left leaning, virtue signaling party, but this is just leaning into the parody version of the liberals that no, it's pride every day. If you're not celebrating it, you're a bigot. The overly triumphant music for just saying the most basic things you've ever heard in your life, that people should be able to be comfortable in their own skin. It's like, okay, why are we having entire days dedicated to this? And in fact, it's not a day, it's a season now. And apparently, it's not a season, it's a year. But before I show you guys the video, I just want to remind everyone to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you are not yet a subscriber, and leave a comment on what you think about this whole thing. And I want to preface by saying, like, I know there are conservative politicians who also do a lot of these pride event type things. Whatever. I think they should stop doing it, because, or at least, go to the event, maybe post one photo if you really want to, and then just kind of leave it alone. Treat it like any other festival that they hold in your local area. Oh, it's Philippines Day, and you show up, you take photos with people and some food you got, and that's it. But the fact that there are like 50 days out of the year where the liberals will post something about it is quite ridiculous. But here is Mark Carney with his Pride season podium. Yes, they are fully doing the Pride season, and in fact, not a season anymore, a year. I'll let him take it away.
Pride is a promise. It is a promise to every young person, regardless of their identity, that they'll be able to walk through their school doors without being afraid of whether they can get safely through their day. It's a promise.
So who's getting attacked in the schools? Like, also, they really should probably not include that line in the edited video right after that Catholic school got shot up by somebody who was enabled in a lot of ways through their identity change. Like, maybe not a great thing to throw that in when we've been having a spate of violence in like a different direction here, but like, goodness, on a day-to-day basis, what kids are being attacked? If they are, it's probably because it's not a very well managed school. Probably doesn't have much to do with identity stuff like this.
To every couple who wants to show affection, to be able to hold hands in public without looking over their shoulders. It's a promise to every Canadian that they will be respected, that their rights will be protected, that you will be safe in your own community and proud in your own skin.
He says all this, and it's like, who is under threat to this degree where you have to be like, don't worry, no one's gonna like, show up and stick their finger in your chest if you like hold hands with the wrong person. Like, what? That's not happening. You can walk through your own community without someone chasing you with a stick. It's like, okay, what is this? The 1970s? Can we just, move on a little bit and can we finally pull the troops out of this war? Because I think we won it a long time ago, or at least you guys did. My goodness.
So let's celebrate Pride today, through this month, through every month, week, day, hour of the year, together for an even stronger and fairer Canada.
So I love the way he says that at the end. I need to hear him say it again, then I'm going to come back to it. It's just so overwrought.
Pride. Let's celebrate Pride today, through this month, through every month, week, day, hour of the year.
It's like, there's something so hilarious about just how overwrought that was. It is a Pride death march. Let's celebrate it today for every day of this month, and every month of the year, and every hour of the day, and every minute of that hour, and every second. Let's have it on our minds, thinking about it, stewing over it, making sure we never let it leave our subconsciousness. It should always be there. We should, if we stop thinking about it, it should only be to think about how much we love that other people love the Pride season. And it just keeps going on and on. It's like, who put out this video? Because again, this is my thing. I always found that the liberals have genuinely been lagging behind the conservatives on social media. I find that they put out stuff in such a way where it'd get a lot of people to click it in 2007, like, ooh, that's really nice. I usually don't hear politicians talk about that and like post videos about it so publicly. It's like, but it's been like this for like well over a decade of this being like right in your face, and it doesn't matter what it is. The thing is that you can take anything and make it so gratuitous, people get sick of it. And this one has been a particularly annoying because it's based on the lie that if we don't do this all the time, that something bad will happen at some point to somebody. So, just keep going to marches in your city and whatnot to stand up to the phantom, I guess, spate of hate. But here, I just now want to finish this video off with another tweet I just want to talk about. It has nothing to do with Pride. I just always like to fit a couple of topics in a video. We have just Tristan Hoper reacting to something Mark Nixon had said. Tristan saying, in response to Mark Nixon talking about Sean Fraser, our former immigration minister and housing minister, and for some reason he is now the Minister of Justice. Tristan says, and he's not even uniquely bad liberal minister by modern standards. Spouting cynical platitudes while their entire portfolio catches fire is par for the course. And he was responding to Mark Nixon saying, Sean Fraser destroyed immigration, he destroyed housing affordability, and now as Justice Minister, he's siding with criminals over law-abiding Canadians. The most incompetent politician in the country. This guy needs to resign. And where I disagree with Mark Nixon is where I agree with Tristan Hoper. This man is not the most incompetent politician in the country. This is average for a liberal minister. And Sean Fraser below, the thing that they were reacting to was him going after Pierre Poilievre for standing in favor of castle law, something very sensible to be in favor of. The idea that if a criminal breaks into your home, you should be able to do anything you want in order to defend your house. Yes, if some guy comes in and you surprise him by like leaping at him and he like starts running out of the house, you can't chase him down the street and shoot him in the back or something like that, especially if he was unarmed. But like, yeah, Canada right now, based on the current situation we're in, could use a lot more self-defense rights, and we could use a lot fewer rights for the criminal. But Sean Fraser, in response to Poilievre, says, Canadians already have the right to defend themselves under a law Harper brought in with Poilievre's support. Now he's chasing a photo op by attacking police for doing their job. I trust police to lay charges and judges to consider evidence over pure playing cops and robbers. And then he says, this isn't the Wild West in Canada, it's Canada. Canada deserves real solutions that make us safer, not slogans that inspire fear and chaos for Pierre's political survival. The funny thing too is he says that we need real solutions, and he basically mentions in his first post that the only person to ever try and put forward a solution was Stephen Harper and Pierre Poilievre, trying to at least give people some self-defense rights. But since our judicial system, since the laws have gone so pro-criminal, criminals are far more likely to break into your house now because they're never going to be put in prison. And so now our previous self-defense rights legislation does not cut it anymore. And Sean Fraser is acting like now this is Poilievre like attacking the system, that we should trust the police and judges. The police would probably be in favor of castle law type laws, because right now they can go and arrest these criminals, but the actual prosecution and judges oftentimes not just want to let them go, because I think a lot of prosecutors do want to be locking up these scumbags. They must let them go. Sometimes the judges actually are required to let them go because of the letter of the law. Yes, there is something broken about this. And then he says, this isn't the Wild West. Sorry, did we not all see the video of new immigrants from India just firing off guns in the middle of a park? Yeah, these are the people that basically Sean Fraser let into the country. Zero vetting, zero requirements for actual responsible living while they're in Canada. And it's gotten to the point where people just buy guns and AK-47s and they just fire them into a pond in a nice family park, like off the road. It's like, goodness, people. Everything the liberals say is so readily parodyable. So, like, but apparently, guys, don't worry about it. Everything's great because we have Pride every single nanosecond of the year to be celebrating. Everything's too joyous to actually care about any of these big issues. And Polyev is just a nag or something like that. They're acting like Polyev's their mom, saying that they have to go to sleep and it's like 5 a.m. It's like, yeah, maybe you should like listen to them. Like, goodness, all of the liberals' good ideas over the past few years have mostly just been copying what Polyev was basically trying to do, but trying to do it before him to try and take away a platform plank from him. But yeah, anyways, that should be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber, leave a comment, and share my channel with your friends. It really helps me out. Anyways, with that being said, I will see you guys later.